Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would like you to put your hands together because we're about to welcome a wonderful, powerful soprano singer, the best of the best. My sister, she's all the way from Cameroon. We are shaking this United Kingdom together. Welcome, Mimi.
Thank you, Sarah.
First, I would like to ask, and I'd like everybody to also get to know you, right? So I'd like to understand how your music journey started. How did you become a gospel music artist? Because as you know, we are surrounded by all kinds of music this day and age. So how did you get into gospel music? What inspired you? How did that journey begin? Did you start singing from the womb, or how did that journey start?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Sharon. I'm Miriam, as she said. How my gospel music career started, I was born in church,
Okay, church girl.
and more to that, my dad was a pastor, and I literally grew up in church. As a pastor's child, you are literally in church every day. So
Of course.
I grew up in music, surrounded by music. Like every day of the week, we were in church, we were in music. So, but I became more conscious about music in my teenage years when I started understanding my spiritual journey, and gospel music started touching me in a particular way. I was in the choir, I was singing. At first, it was just like following the melody, but when I grew up and became a teenager and I became conscious, I started singing, and some songs started inspiring me. I started singing and understanding God, seeing God's goodness, God's mercy, God talking to me personally through some songs. And that was the point where I understood that no, music is a ministry. There's something different about music, and it was my own way of communicating with people, of touching lives. So I did it comfortably through music, and I understood that God called me into this ministry.
Wow, that's so beautiful, because it's like when you sing and you sing for God, it hits so differently, right?
Sure.
And it's a feeling that you can't explain it. But let me ask you, right? Do you, as someone who is surrounded by, because I feel everybody in the world, rather, like we're all surrounded by music, right? All sorts of music, and it's difficult sometimes to block which ones you don't want to listen to and which ones you want to dance to and stuff like that. But do you think, as a gospel artist, do you think you're missing out on anything?
No, honestly, I don't think I'm missing out anything. I instantly feel that those that are not in gospel are missing out a lot. Because gospel music, is a music that when you sing, it touches differently. Gospel music, you sing, it never leaves you indifferent. Gospel music never leaves you indifferent. It touches your soul. Like at times you sing and you start crying, and you start all those emotions coming. With secular music, it's not the same thing. Secular music is just like the outward expressions, emotions, and all that. But gospel music transforms. It's different. Like the feeling is just different. And everybody that does gospel will tell you, even the secular music singers, at times ask them, they would know that singing the gospel song is really
It's usually empty. Like when you sing secular songs, it's like it can be a love song, it can be so beautiful, but it just feels empty. But when you're singing like gospel songs, when you're singing for your creator, it's so different. It's like you're singing for the one who made you, and then there's a relationship behind when you're singing. Okay, excellent. So if you were to give any advice to someone who is looking to start maybe their journey with God, and also a singer who's out there also confused, like, should I do gospel, should I do gospel, what can I really do, because it feels like other type of music makes you popular quickly, and people just want that popularity, so they go towards that song. I've been there myself, so I can speak for myself as well. So, but what advice would you give someone who is in that space and is struggling, and they want to come to this side and enjoy what you're enjoying, sing how you're singing, have that relationship with God, how you're having it? What advice would you give them?
The advice I want to give you is, first of all, if you are called into music, like when God calls you and gives you this ministry, deep inside your heart that God, like, you shouldn't even be at the point of asking yourself if you have to go secular or not, because when God gives you this ministry and He places you there, you will know, you'll see yourself. So I would just advise you not to be scared, not to be confused, but just go back to God and ask God, please show me the way, and don't be afraid. Yeah, show me the direction, show me where to go. But when God calls you into gospel music, you know that that's where you're going to fit. So no matter how you go, see some of them today, no matter how you go and do the secular music, you always feel empty. You always feel like, I'm not doing it right. I'm not feeling, But when you do what God has called you to do, you will always know that that's where you belong.
I like that. When you do what God has called you to do, you will know that that's where you belong. And that's what Spirit and Sound is all about. We're here to welcome every singer who wants to share their voice and sing for their God, for their Maker. That's what Spirit and Sound is. And shortly, you will be hearing this amazing singer sing to you all in a bit, and she's going to blow this roof down. But before you go, let's do this together, okay? Let's try this this little on the spot song together of Spirit and Sound. So it goes like this: Spirit and Sound. So I need you to do it with me, okay? So let's try one rehearsal and then we'll do the final one. Let's go. Spirit and Sound. Woo! Did you hear that? Okay, let's do it now properly. Ready? To go. Spirit and Sound. Woo! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me today in the studio. And now we can proceed to the studio to share your sound. Thank you. Bye.
This is your moment right here. Spirit and Sound with Shaz.